What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Base Damage, and welcome back to my newest series, Let 'em Cook. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a deck submitted by Space Cowboy in the Discord channel. You can go join our Discord. A link will be in the description if you want to submit your own deck ideas, whether it be for Let 'em Cook or Community Fridays, whichever. Your choice on which flavor you wanna throw at us. But yeah, for this particular deck, it is based off of SAO Alternative Gun Gale Online. Basically, when I presented the idea of, hey, anybody got any submissions for this? Space Cowboy spoke up immediately and said, I got the best dual laners deck you've ever seen. And I'm like, okay, bet. And he tossed this at me, so we're going to take a look at this. It's mostly red and blue, focusing on some +2 soul shenanigans, and when this is placed on your climax area, choose up to one red card in your waiting room, put it into your stock, and all of your characters get +1 soul. He said there was changes that could be made to the level zeros. There was if you didn't want to run the level 0 climax combo, which is this Lin right here. He said there was an altruist Clarence level 0 that you could run instead. Otherwise, he said the entire thing of the deck was meant to pump up soul and generate some good stock and everything, just using like the dual laner combo and everything. So let's hop right into it. I guess we're going to be looking at the the level 3. So there's 2 level 3s in here, but the events always get tossed to the bottom here on deck log, but we'll talk about each of the levels as they come up. So the first is Hobby Talk Pitahui, which is a card from the trial deck first off. It's a 3/2 10k. When this is placed on stage from your hand, draw up to 1 card, and this card gets +2000 power until end of turn, making her a 12. When this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, you may pay the cost, which is pay 2, pitch 2. If you do, deal 5 damage to your opponent. So really strong burn right off the bat for the costs that you have to do. The other level 3 is this event, this blue level 3 cost Muramasa F9. Choose one of your characters, and that character gets +6000 power and the following ability until end of turn. Up to 1 time per turn, when damage dealt by this card is cancelled, you may stand this card. Okay, so I kind of already see the thing here. So you can use this on the Pitahui, and if either her normal damage gets cancelled, or if the burn damage gets cancelled, I think you can stand it off of either one. Obviously, you can stand it off of her regular soul damage, which if you're playing like the +2 soul at that point anyway, she's swinging for like 4. So I'm guessing, and I could be wrong, but I think it's true, that the burn 5, if you do that, like let's say her soul damage goes through. You pay the cost to burn for 5 and that gets canceled. I think off of this event you can stand her. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like. Just double check. When damage dealt by this card is canceled, which is an effect for, it gives that effect to her. So yeah, you have 2 chances of restanding. My brain is just standby heavy at this point. I'm sorry. It's a restander off of some very high damage numbers. And so even off of that, you get to build like extra stock and stuff. So that is it for the level 3s, just those 2 cards. Also, there are no level 2s in this deck. Homeboy went heavy on some level 0s though, but the dual laners combo at level 1 is off of Super Haphazard Lin, which is a 1055. The character facing this card gets a character encore. At the beginning of your attack phase, if this card is standing and you have 1 or less other characters on your center stage, put up to 1 card from the top of your deck into your stock, and this gets +2 soul until end of turn. So you get to really bump up some soul off of its own effect there. And the other card is this 1055 Tough Partner Fukazero. At the beginning of your attack phase, if this card is standing and you have 1 or less other characters on your center stage, put up to 1 card. Oh, it's the same thing. Put up to 1 card from the top of your deck into your stock, and this gets +2 soul till end of turn. So just by them being standing in the middle center, you get 2 stock. You don't get to see what they are, so it's 2 blind stock. and you all of a sudden have 2 characters that are 3 soul each. When this card attacks, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is a climax, this gets negative 3k power till end of turn. So she can get very weak on that. But you then, off of their 2 attacks, you build up 4 stock total from 1 turn, in addition to poking for some very high numbers at level 1 anyway. So, okay, we're going, there also is a level 1 event, so I gotta talk about that in a second here. But that's it for the level 1s here, other than the event, which is Chatting Peachan. It's a red level 1 backup event, 0 cost. Choose one of your avatar net characters. That character gets plus X power till end of turn. X, okay, I thought it was to say characters. X is equal to the number of cards in your stock times 500. That, okay, that could sneak up on you and just make you go, what the fuck? Because if, like, obviously, like I said, if you use just these 2 effects, you have 4 stock. Then if you use this, that is a guaranteed, you're going to have a minimum of a 2k backup right here. If you have any more than that, it could be anywhere from like 25, 3k, upwards, you know, even higher than that, especially considering like your, like this climax right here gives you an extra stock and everything as well. Plus extra soul on top. Yeah, okay. So I kind of see where it's like, okay, you pump the soul, you build the stock, and you're able to pay a lot of stock out. Even after only doing that for like a turn or 2. Like, that's kind of crazy. I do like with the dual laners, you don't have to have, you don't have to have one of each of these. Like, you don't have to have 1 Lin and 1 Fuka Zero on the field. You can have 2 of, you can have any 2 card combination of this, basically, from what I'm reading. It just says other characters. It doesn't say you have to have specifically another thing. And you still get this effect every single turn, no matter what, as long as you're able to keep getting them into hand and using them over and over. So that's kind of interesting. We got a ton of level 0s to go through, so let me go ahead and start knocking these out. God, the fucking name. Affiliated Girls High School Rhythmic Gymnastics Club, Milana. Ugh. When this card is played, it's a 0/0 2500. When it's placed on stage from hand, pay 1, pitch 1. Search your deck for an Avatar Net character. It feels nice being able to say Avatar Net instead of Fluctlight or Anniversary. It feels nice being able to go back to Avatar Net for a change. So 2 copies of that. The only green card in the deck. 2 copies of Bold Tactic Fuka Zero. Let's see. It's a 0/02k. When this is put into your waiting room from the stage, you can discard 1 card from your hand. Look at up to 4 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to 1 level 1 or higher card from amongst them, add it to your hand, and put the rest into your waiting room. Okay, so this could let you fuel trying to get your dual laners up. So, be able to dig for those and get them in it. Okay, that's fair. We got a Brainstormer. This is a double rare Brainstormer, so I'm curious as to how much this cost. So, 0/015 Insightful Shooter Len. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, look at up to 2 cards from the top of your opponent's deck. I thought it was going to say yours. Put them on top of his or her deck in the original order. So being able to see what your opponent has is kind of nice, too, to be completely fair. Brainstorm, pay 1, rest this card, mill 4. For each climax, salvage back a character from your waiting room. So being able to get both of these cards to try to get your dual laners back over and over until level 3 comes around can be very nice. Next we have Beloved Weapons Don't Betray Len. It's this is the actual climax combo, the only climax combo in the deck. It's a 0/01k. When How Adorable, which is the red one, yeah, it's the red one, is How Adorable. When that gets played, you can just put 1 card from your hand into your stock. Okay, this builds way more stock than I thought. If you do choose, you get to choose a Chatting Peachan in your waiting room, which is the event we were just talking about, and return it to your hand. When your other character becomes reversed in battle, choose one of your Avatar Net characters and it gets 1500 power till end of turn. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. So you get to build a metric fuck ton of... Okay, so yeah, I'm going to redo my numbers there. You get 4 stock off of these 2 being on field. You get a stock for the climax combo. You get a stock for playing the climax. And you get a Chatting Peachan guaranteed off the effect. Meaning, Chatting Peachan is going to give them a plus 3k boost on the backup. Huh. Okay, that is actually really cool. Honestly, I would prefer to run this over the Clarence that you mentioned, but I mean, you know, whatever. This is honestly kind of cool. Oh wait, what is it? Sorry, let me see. It's just a rare. Okay, cool. Next is True Identity of the Devil Elza. It's a 00500. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, you can pay one, pitch a climax to salvage back a climax. Say if you want to be able to get your that combo off. And when this card's battle opponent, when this card becomes reversed in battle, if the battle opponent is level 0 or lower, you can put that character on the bottom of your opponent's deck. So more likely just run for the climax swapping, but that's cool. 00500, Excellent Combat Skill M. When a climax is placed on your climax area, choose one of your characters. It gets 500 power until the end of your opponent's next turn. Then a pay one, rest this card, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is an avatar, net, or an event card, put it into your hand. So that effect does not miss unless you reveal a climax, and that's whatever. Also, the climaxes are +2 or double crit triggers. I didn't think about that till just now. I'm like, yeah, you're really trying to pump for soul in here. Okay, I'm seeing it. I'm definitely liking this as a neat little support as well. Basically have like, I don't know, your Brainstormer, either like this or this in the back row and just keep doing it. Okay. Let's see. Obstinate Death Wish. This is a double. I know this is a double rare. I remember this having a price tag. Like I said, I don't know how much this cost. 001,000. When this is placed on stage from your hand, you may pay the cost, which is put the top card of your stock into your clock. You're going to have plenty. If you do, search your deck for up to one cost 0 or lower avatar net character with a level equal to or lower than your level and put it on any position of your stage and shuffle your deck. Obviously, you're going to be trying to grab like your dual lanterns and stuff like that. Also, it has a on attack, pay one, perform trigger check twice. So it has twin drive. So that is interesting. Okay. Definitely, once again, you get more of these cards to get your level 1s out. So this could be real cool. Dude, I'm really I want to see if I can build this on the simulator now. I really do. So then we have Overflowing Motivation Lin. It's a 002,500. This is a promo. If the number of your stock is 2 or less, this gets +1 level and +1,000 power. So 3,500 level 1, just kill all of your fucking reversers and shit. That's cool. 4 copies of the promo. And then 1 copy of Confident in Her Dexterity Lin. This is also a promo. I think this was a shop promo or something. I remember I have copies of this card somewhere. When this card is placed on stage from your hands, you can pay 1, pitch 1 to get back an avatar net character in your waiting room, add it to your hand. So drop Salvager and give another avatar net 1,000 power. And when your opponent's climax is placed on the climax area, you may put this card into your stock. Just build up even more stock over and over. Okay, I'm liking it. So, granted, it's only a one copy of, mainly just for the drop salvage effect. But you have a lot of cards in here that let you facilitate getting these. And that's another good thing, too. You're generating way, way more stock than what would be necessary to just, say, encore one of them and then play another one of the level 1s from hand. You're gonna be building up so much stock that you can easily just pay to save 1 and then build up even more the next turn. So very interesting, and you can pump up to some crazy numbers where even siding at like level 1 or even level 2 is still gonna hit for some damage. Like that's kind of crazy. 4 copies of How Adorable, which is the red card from waiting room to stock. Everyone gets a soul, and then Sadistic Smile. I understand, and that is a all of your characters get +2 soul, and that is the deck. Who let this man cook? Honestly, I'm kind of liking what you're cooking, brother. I'm gonna end up building this on the simulator and trying it out. So yeah, no, this is actually really cool, and I'm glad crazy deck builds like this are stuff that just doesn't really get shown off as much. Is one of the reasons that I did want to make this series, just kind of like, see what shenanigans y'all are coming up with, and this is definitely one of them, brother. So with that, thank y'all very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you once again to Space Cowboy for submitting this in the Discord. A link to the Discord will be in the description if you wish to submit your own as well. Feel free to join us in there. We love chatting all sorts of card games, whether it's Weiss or whatever. And yeah, so thank y'all very much. Please like and subscribe. If not, hey, thanks for stopping by to check it out. And we will see y'all on the flip side. Peace out for now.